Good morning, everybody. My name is Heidi Dixon. I'm a chaplain for Lumen Health, and our mission is to light the way and make the most of what is. We found a beautiful, quiet spot, and then leaf blowers and tractors and buses with people full of them came, and so we're hoping for a quiet 10 minutes here. And this is Sunshine for Your Soul. So we thank you for your time today. Our title for today is Giving Thanks. And as we approach Thanksgiving, for those who celebrate it, it may look a little different for you this year. I know I am going to be here again instead of going to visit my family in Kansas because of COVID. And so we join our thoughts to yours as you approach the coming week. And I just wanted to share two things with you today that can continually fuel my gratitude when I think about them. And the first one is a question. And it was posed the first time I heard it as a thinking man's question. And it says, if you woke up in the morning and your only possessions were the things that you thanked God for today, what would you have left? And I know sometimes we pray for specific wants or needs or help, but sometimes it's good to zoom out and thank God for our life and our health and our ability to walk and see and eat, knowing that there are people who are living without these things that are so easy to take for granted. I was with a friend who has ALS this last weekend, and he said, you know, I never knew what fine motor skills were until you don't have them anymore. And so I posed that question to you as I pose it to myself. And the second one was a quote that I saved a long, long time ago. And at first I just kind of thought it was funny, but really it has given me much, much food for thought and continues to do so as I share it with other people and get their feedback. And that quote says, don't be unhappy if you don't have everything you want. Think about all of the things you don't have that you don't want. And right now, COVID probably is the first thing that comes to mind as you sit with this question. If you don't have COVID, you are glad that you don't have it. If you have had it and you've recovered, you're glad for that too. And the answers here range everything from funny to rude to thought-provoking. As I've asked my family and friends, and like my boys said, that what they don't have and what they don't want is a sister. I think that's a little rude, being a sister myself. Other people have said a terminal illness. Somebody said an ex-wife. I think the same goes for an ex-husband. A widower friend of mine said that he didn't have and he didn't want any more restaurant gift cards because his spouse is no longer here to eat out with. And this, I guess it was a week ago Monday, a new thing that I'm thankful that I don't have, that I don't want. I was called into jury duty for jury selection, and the case was a sexual assault and family violence case. And we were there until 5, and at the end of the day, they didn't have enough jurors to even pick from, and so they were going to have to start all over again. And as much as I didn't want to be there all day, I realized that the reason that I and the 27 other people that made it through to the end didn't get released earlier because we didn't have a piece of our personal history that kicked us out, because we couldn't be objective because of our personal experience. And so I will gladly stay a full day of jury selection if it means that I'm not ruled out for the reasons that everybody else was. And there are a lot. But the answer to this kind of question or idea that is just reigns supreme in my mind is from a friend who's in her 30s, and she has cerebellar ataxia. And if you're not familiar with ataxia, which I wasn't before I met her, she describes it as if MS and Parkinson's had a baby. And so it's a progressive muscular degeneration, coordination, movements, and can make life very difficult, along with a whole host of other things that go with it. But the thing that she said that she was grateful for that she didn't have and she didn't want was a faster progressing disease. And it stops me in my tracks every time. So I offer that to you today as you reflect on the things in your life that you're thankful for, the things that you want, the things that you need, things that you have that maybe you wish you had less of. Some people say, I wish I had less school, or I wish I had less work, or I wish I had less time alone. And that not only do we count our blessings in the things that we have, but now also, as of today, if you weren't familiar with the idea that I just shared, also the things that you don't have that you don't want. And in looking forward to today's post, I was trying to find a Thanksgiving-related song, and I stumbled on Johnny Cash's Thanksgiving Prayer, which is simple enough for me to play and sing, but I've actually really fallen in love with it in short time, in this last week. And so, I hope you like it. Come to the time in the season, family and friends gather near to offer a prayer of thanksgiving for blessings we've known through the years, to join hands and thank the Creator now when Thanksgiving is due. This year when I count my blessings, I'm thanking the Lord He made you. This year when I count my blessings, I'm thanking the Lord He made you. I'm grateful for the laughter of children, the sun and the wind and the rain, color of blue in your sweet eyes, the sight of a high-fallen train, moonrise over a prairie, oh love that you made new. This year when I count my blessings, I'm thanking the Lord He made you. This year when I count my blessings, I'm thanking the Lord He made you. When the time comes to be going, it won't be in sorrow and tears. Kiss you goodbye and I'll go on my way, grateful for all of the years. Thankful for all that you gave me, for teaching me what love can do. Thanksgiving Day for the rest of my life, thanking the Lord He made you. Thanksgiving Day for the rest of my life, I'm thanking the Lord He made you. As I once saw posted on the wall of a retreat center, gratitude takes what you have and turns it into enough. Thank you for joining us today. God be with you.